Welcome to Call of the Pen World Series edition. Today was Monday, October, what is it, 30th? 29, 30?
30. Halloween tomorrow.
Halloween tomorrow, my favorite holiday. Took my kids to the bus today with a Halloween mask on. My son was so mad, so embarrassed.
Abby had to play golf in her Halloween costume. She's like, Dad, am I going to be the only one playing in my costume? I was like, oh, shoot.
Was she?
No, surely. No, there's like two other kids, thankfully.
Oh, thank God.
But she dominated in that thing.
Really?
Yeah, she did well. Yep. 3-0.
Because she doesn't take after her dad. That's good.
Definitely not.
I went to the Ed Sheeran concert Saturday night for Knox's birthday.
Oh,
That guy
nice.
put on a great show. Like one of the super talented. He's like him by himself, and he makes the music on stage. He loops it, he makes it, and then he loops it around, and then he sings. It's pretty amazing.
That's awesome. I saw your wife put out an Instagram video, Knox getting down
Yeah.
in the seats. Yeah, that was great.
Waited 2.5 hours for Bad Habits to come on, and he played it his last song. I'm just like, can I just go home already? But it was a good time.
That's
And
awesome.
then, all right. So what World Series Game 2? This is a very unpredictable series so far, which is what makes it a great series.
Yeah, I agree. If you can hear my voice, I mean, the last game was awesome for the Diamondbacks. Obviously, that's a huge win for them and gave them some cushion to where they didn't have to use their big dogs in the bullpen, and gave Seawald kind of a breather from his first outing, and Ginkle. So
Well,
I
the
don't know.
way
That
the
was a
score
huge
was
for them.
going, it was so tight. I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna lead to Seawall and a 2-1 game. It's gonna happen." But then they blew them out, and then the C team of the Rangers bullpen comes in and they get blown out.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate for Montgomery. I don't think he pitched as bad as his stat line showed.
No,
6 innings, 4 runs. I think 2 of them were cashed in by Heaney,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, he didn't pitch that poorly. He just had no help offensively.
no. I mean, Merrill Kelly, he did it. He pitched a hell of a
You're,
game.
yeah, you said it in the Philly series. Maybe it was in Dodgers. I don't know, but his changeup, is one of the best in baseball. And man, is it? It's impressive. It is really good. Guys are just swinging over it left and right.
And he throws it any time, and he even yanks it a lot. He was trying to go in early in the game. He was trying to go in to righties, and he kept yanking it. And all he could do is really just chop it down and foul it off. So even that's how good it is. So when he does actually place it where he wants, it's a swing and a miss. I mean, if he has to absolutely hang it for those
Yep.
guys to get it in the air. I mean, swing to 1-1 going to Arizona. If I'm Arizona, I'm feeling great. They should literally be up 2-0. I'm not feeling so great from the Rangers because now you got Scherzer, who has not looked good in his 2 starts in the playoffs. This is the second start in probably 2 months. I mean, third start in 2 months. And with Fott, who's looked amazing, and I would say the advantage to them is the Rangers have never seen the kid.
Right. Yeah, just like we talked before the show, like Philly had never seen him, and it played to Fott's advantage. Yeah, the kid looked really good, and his bullpen is rested coming off an off day. It's like things are just working out perfectly for the Diamondbacks, other than the first game of the series, of course. The scheduling has been nice for them, So we'll see what
It
happens.
sounds like
but
we're rooting for the Diamondbacks, which we're not Diamondbacks fans. So I don't want anyone to think that, oh, these guys are just biased against the Rangers. It just seems like they're the better team right now, and I think they should be up 2-0.
yeah, on paper, the Rangers are a better team, other than the bullpen, the starting pitching, offensively on paper. Because even the Rangers are on fire too. I mean, their offense has been incredible this postseason, but last game they got stymied by that changeup, and so now it's like, well, you haven't seen Fott yet. I don't know. It's going to be. This is such a series of I don't know.
Yeah,
because you think the Diamondbacks should lose every game when you're running Scherzer out against a rookie, but they're just on fire. They're just on fire. So I gotta say D-backs.
D-backs today.
D-backs today, and they're not rolling out pitchers for tomorrow's game, so nothing out there yet.
Oh, they're gonna do a bullpen game. Well, yeah, they need this game because tomorrow they don't have much depth. Like they don't have much depth, starting pitching depth at all. If they got to do a bullpen game, because look, there's 3 games in a row when you go to Arizona, and this is
Yep.
where the Phillies kind of got in trouble. 3 games in a row got into their depth, and Craig got exposed a little too much than they wanted to. I think it wore down Alvarado for the series. This is where the whole series starts to swing. You got to play 3 games in a row, and you can't. I mean, there's not many relievers that will go with me. You can go 3 in a row, but you're not going to be sharp on the third day. It's going to be pure adrenaline and hope.
Right. Whoever can go deeper, Scherzer or Fott, today is going to dictate what that bullpen's going to be feeling for the next 3 days. Because, like you said, if Fott only goes 4 like he did his last inning, I think he only threw 4. They're going to wear the bullpen out. They got 2 games in a row after that, potentially a bullpen day tomorrow. I mean, that's going to be rough. Whereas Scherzer, if he goes deep, let's say 6 innings, that's going to be huge for their program. So we'll see.
Yeah, and they get Jonathan Gray back today. He'll be available, so that's huge. So he can go 2. He can go 2 to 3. So
That's
let's just say you go. Let's just say the Rangers have the lead by 4 or 5 or more, and if you can go Scherzer, Gray, that is huge. And then
I didn't realize Gray was back. Yep.
Then you probably start Dunning or Heaney tomorrow if you can. But if they don't,
both those guys pitched 2 days ago, so on 3 days rest. Heaney only threw 2/3 of an inning. Dunning, I think maybe he got 1 out, so I guess they should be fresh. But have they done that before? I don't know.
Yeah, this is a big game. I think this is the biggest game of this 3 games because this dictates the rest of the pitching and the bullpens for the next 3 days. So, whatever starting pitcher can go deep sets it up for the next 2 days. I don't think many people realize how important the next 2 days will be after this, how much it affects these guys.
Yep. And Max Scherzer, by the way, 9-0 with an ERA of 2.65 against the Diamondbacks career. However, this year, on July 4th, 6 innings, 4 runs, 3 bombs, 2 walks.
Against this Diamondbacks team?
Yeah. So they got to him a little bit. But he won. He won the game. He had some run support. Somehow the run scored.
That was when he was on the Mets, I think.
Yeah, I'll say somehow the Mets scored more than 4 runs.
I was looking it up. Their history against him is not great. No. They have a 566 career OPS. It's a lot of small sample sizes. The biggest sample sizes is Longoria, Pham, and Peterson. But, okay, Corbin Carroll has only had 3 at-bats. He has a walk, and other 2 at-bats, he has a homer against them. But after that, a lot of small sample sizes, not a lot of hits. I mean, Alek Thomas, 1 for 2. He's only had 2 at-bats. So I would say if I'm them, I'm loading up as many lefties as I can because I just don't think he has the stuff for the lefties anymore.
Yep.
And that was always someone I played against him. He was always worried about. That's why he wanted to start throwing a sinker, and we literally fought each other in spring training because he just couldn't throw a sinker anymore. He sucked at it. So that's when he worked on a cutter.
He doesn't suck at many things, but I guess sinkers.
One thing he does suck at is throwing a sinker.
Yeah, I mean, look, very rarely would I bet against Max Scherzer. I mean, Max is the man. You know him better than I do. You guys were close. Yeah. But it's hard. You're pitching in Arizona, which is already kind of a tough place to pitch. The ball flies. Your stuff doesn't play quite the same there. It's almost like the next level below Colorado in terms of spinning out of your hand type stuff. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's in Arizona. Arizona's comfortable at home. He gave up a 4 spot there earlier this year. It's tough. But it all depends if Fott can go more than 4 innings. What's going to dictate the next 3 games? So, anyways.
And then the problem is then the Diamondbacks bullpen has to be perfect, and the Rangers have already seen this whole layout of these guys, so they're not intimidated when those guys are going to come in the game. So it's not like it's game over.
Right.
It's going to be a battle if the Diamondbacks have the lead, and these guys are going to be grinding, and I mean grinding, and they're going to be exhausted for tomorrow. Obviously, you just worry about today. But and you know who we haven't seen yet? Chapman.
That's true. Ooh, Is he going to be rusty, or is there ever a rust, or is it normal?
I
Like if
mean,
he sprays it, like
are you ever
what are you
sharp when you
expecting?
throw a billion miles an hour to the backstop and then sometimes throw a strike?
No, I mean I don't know. I never threw a billion miles an hour.
Me neither, but I've never been 6'8" left-handed with a 104-mile-an-hour fastball either. So I don't know if you have to like throw a lot to keep that thing together. But
Yeah,
obviously, there's zero faith in that guy.
it
And I
doesn't
don't
make any
think
sense.
Torres has pitched either. Did he pitch the other night?
No, why did they use either of them just to get him an inning? They just don't want them to get exposed early.
You want to get? Hey, Bochy's won 3 World Series.
I was just gonna say that. Here we are. No, wait a second. It's Bochy. He knows what's up. We don't know.
He knows that those guys are going to be they're going to be in the biggest spots. 7th, 8th inning, runners on or something, middle of the
Yep.
lineup. They're going to be in the biggest spots. So he's trying to hide them as much as he can. Obviously, but Chapman hasn't thrown in over a week, and that would scare the crap out of you.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? I hope he does. I want some. It's entertaining.
There's gonna be a lot
It's
of stolen
entertaining.
bases, I know that. If somebody's on, they're not bringing
Oh,
with runners
with the
on, I know that.
Diamondbacks. That's true. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, they can't bring him with runners on. It's got to be clean inning only, and you pray he doesn't walk anyone because it's going to be a triple.
And then if when Chapman comes in and they have the lead, the clerk's like, he's getting up. He's like, really? He's getting up in the
I'm
eighth.
already getting up. It's the worst.
So, yeah.
That was like me
All
when I
right.
got traded over to the Cubs. I leave and you're already warming up.
Joe knew.
Joe knew.
He knew old Kentz was to come in, spray it, and let me come in and just flip sliders up there.
I think I yanked a sinker one time. First pitch, drilled Yelich. It was like, I'm lost if I'm drilling lefties and I'm trying to go away.
I think that was the game I gave it up with the Brewers.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyways, we stink. All right. Well,
so
listen. I don't know what the viewership is, but this is it's going to be an awesome World Series. Like I'm enjoying this so far. So I can't usually say that. Usually I'm bitter and I don't want to watch baseball, but like this is fun. So
yeah, that's because it's a good matchup.
It's a good matchup. Yep.
There's not many annoying players on it where I can't stand. So
it's great.
So I guess we're both on the Diamondbacks.
Both
today
Diamondbacks today.
Just because I haven't seen the starting pitcher. That's why I'm on that one. And they should be up 2-0.
Yeah. You mean for tomorrow?
We'll recap for tomorrow.
Yep. All right. Hopefully I'll have my voice back tomorrow.
All right. Save it. Stop singing so much. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.